In this game, we'll see the Bulls going up against New Orleans. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Odom out there with Jaren Jackson. That's Rajon Rondo. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Duncan in at the 5 spot. And for the Bulls, they've got Grant. Armstrong is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Pippen, and it's Cartwright in at the center position. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Here is Russell. Fires for 3. Again, Russell missing. With the step back. It's Jordan with the try. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Duncan left side, and Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
It's stolen by Odom, and New Orleans pushing it up now from deep. The rebound by Grant.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
New Orleans with the ball. Rondo kicks to Jackson. Some solid defense from Grant. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Rondo against Armstrong. Launches it. Outside Jackson. Beyond the arc. The shot will not fall. So the Bulls will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Armstrong. Tim Duncan with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Jackson kicks to Rondo. Odom on the wing. Defended by Pippen. Duncan with a screen on Pippen. Here's Odom. And again, New Orleans has no up. And here are the Bulls now. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Now, here is Russell. Jackson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Pippen. Jordan against Russell. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
Now here's Rondo. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Out to Russell. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Duncan dishes to Russell. Here's Odom. Offensive rebound. Outside Jackson. The tray. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Jordan. It's stolen by Duncan. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. So for the Bulls. Purdue, he's checked in for Carter. And McRae's subbed in for Michael Jordan. And then for New Orleans, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Duncan. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Lamar Odom. And Ivy subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Here is Armstrong. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now, here's Ivy. T right on him. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Out left to the wing. Armstrong against Rondo. Clock at 6. Shot from free throw range. And it's Armstrong missing. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pippen with it. Now Green defending. Pippen, no luck. New Orleans leading by 6. There's the pass to Rondo. That 3 off the mark. Rondo's gone 1 of 4 from the field. 16 feet away. And the rebound goes to Martin. Ivy passes to Green for the 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans. Chicago trails by 6. So for New Orleans right now, Ivy is out there with Tracy McGrady. And it's Durant. And it's Green. And it's Duncan in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here is Paxson. Off the inbound. And it's good on the way in. Paxson's got his first bucket in this one.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's McGrady. Out to KD. Second shot opportunity, and it's McGrady that time on the assist by Durant.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Chicago with the ball. They trail by 6. Pass to Walker. Down low. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. McGrady with the ball. Williams picks him up. Lets it go with a 3. McGrady outside. From past the arc. And it's Paxson with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Walker. Paxson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. No good on the shot. And New Orleans will come the other way. The three from KD. Walker with the rebound. That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Passes it to Paxson. Back to Walker. Nice move. Green with the block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
McGrady outside. Hits it from three-point range.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
It's stolen by McGrady. Fires from deep. They get it again. Duncan kicks to McGrady. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Chicago the other way. Paxson passes to Walker. Outside Williams. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Over McGrady. Got a hand on it. One-on-one here. Duncan with it. Williams picks him up. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Williams.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
To the inside. King's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 9. And here's KD for 3. And again, New Orleans has no up. Paxson outside. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Poked away. It's stolen by Duncan. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's McGrady. Shoots the 3. Traps in the tray. McGrady's got the lead up to 12 now for New Orleans.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Some changes for New Orleans. Stolen by Wade. Out to Russell. T. Wade on the wing. He's covered by Armstrong. And the 3 ball is good.
And he doesn't take threes often, but Wade still can be effective from there when given space.
Wade against Jordan. Takes it inside. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Russell finds Wade. Lets the 3 fly. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Pass to Purdue. Inside, here's Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
For Chicago, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Horace Grant, he's checked in for the Bulls. both free throws good for Jordan. New Orleans with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Here's Russell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Russell against Armstrong. Sweet move. And it's sent back by Russell. The pass to Jordan. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. New Orleans leads by 19. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Cartwright is out there with Grant. Then it's Jordan. Then it's B.J. Armstrong. And it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Ball's knocked loose. Just 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And here's Jordan outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Takes a step back. Russell from long range. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Armstrong kicks to Jordan. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, New Orleans. Armstrong passes to Cook.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Nice D from Odom. New Orleans leading by 22. Duncan outside. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And the layup is good.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Bulls making a switch here. Paxson's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Green comes in for Tim Duncan. And Ivy subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Jordan can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced him into a really tough shot. Tried to fade away, but just couldn't pull it off.
Here's Green. Banked in off the glass.
So much focus inside from Draymond, even while being hacked.
Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Bill Carter. And it's Brown in for Jordan. Williams against Jackson. Here's Pippen. And that time, also a missed shot. And here's New Orleans now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Ivy. Kept alive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Neely's checked in for Scottie Pippen.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, Ed Neely.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Ivy. And there's the drive.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Brown with it. Now Green defending. Williams trying to break free. Brown. Good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Now Rondo, outside Odom, takes a three. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
Jackson's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Green against Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Over Green. No good from Grant. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. And slam dunk by Ivy.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. Brown outside. Grant outside. To the wing on the left. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. No good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Rondo with the steal. And the jam by Rajon Rondo.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Bulls shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And he makes the first. So both teams making some changes here. And Brown drops them both. And so it's New Orleans with it. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Wade. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Oh, so tough for defenders to guard D-Wade. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
For the away team.
He's off on the second. Jordan against Wade. Goes up on the wing. And he overshot that one, missing. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's New Orleans. Up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Stockton will bring it up for New Orleans. So for New Orleans right now, D-Wade out there with Stockton. And it's Durant. Then there's Duncan. And it's McGrady in at the 3, the small forward. That's tipped and stolen by Stockton. Three-pointer. Here's Duncan. Pass to KD. The 3. That doesn't go either for KD.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
6 to shoot. Pass to Purdue. Over Stockton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get John Stockton.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans. Brown, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jackson, he's checked in for New Orleans. And that one's good. McGrady.
And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Flushes it down to finish the break.
And you can't be reckless with the ball around Wade. That's a recipe for getting your pocket picked.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Now here's Durant. Tight defense on him, and the basket is good. KD's got his first 2 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Stockton against Brown. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Stockton looking around. It's good from long range.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Brown with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Chicago making a switch here. Neely's checked in. Lamar Odom is checked in for New Orleans. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Odom. Jackson down low, working on Walker.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Walker the pass to Neely. Back to Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Pass to McRae. Shot clock at 3. Here's Brown. And the Bulls with another miss. Brown's gone 1 of 4 so far. Jackson dishes to Odom. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's McGrady. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
Will Purdue's checked in for McRae. And New Orleans also making a change. Wade, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Brown outside. Knocks it loose. Stockton with it. Picked up by Brown. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Stockton. And that's now 9 points for Wade.
Not much chance of Stockton missing that opening. He has such great instincts for creating for his teammates.
Brown down low. He's defended by Stockton. And it's Brown missing. And here's New Orleans now. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. That's slowing down. And the basket by Wade.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moment. They put this game away in style.
Brown against Stockton. There's the pick. Brown the pass to King. And stolen by Stockton. Here's McGrady. Offensive rebound. Stockton kicks to McGrady. Wade from outside. And another three for New Orleans.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Substitution for the away team.
The three. Rebound by Neely. Brown against Stockton. Brown outside. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer.
Thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please take care to get home safely.
I can't trust no one around me, 'cause I got anxiety.
The feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. By your mind, you'll be calling. In your mind, by your mind, you'll be calling. In your mind, by your mind, you'll be calling. In your mind, by your mind, you'll be calling. In your mind, by your mind.
All right, I'm Tyler Hero, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.